Hey, top of the morning to you. This is your brother Bedford. We're back out in these streets, about to get it in. And before I got it in, I wanted to just talk to you about what we're focusing on this month in the Masters of Business, my group, my mastermind group. We're focusing on cash flow, the importance of cash flow, and not just the importance of cash flow in your business, but cash flow in your life. Only someone who's got their head buried in the sand, especially if you're of any type of age and have responsibilities, would you argue that cash flow and the ability to master and become very confident in your cash generating abilities. Only someone who's just aloof would say that this is not an important subject, especially when we'll get on and complain about gas prices and all of these things, but the only thing to fight recession and depression, and even on a lighter side, we all have wants, desires, and likes, and in order to meet those desires, likes, and wants, to pay the bills, to meet the challenge of rising costs, we have to get better at generating income, cash flow. That's why we go to work and do jobs that we don't like, because we have obligations or we have desires or things that we want to accomplish, but we know that we need money or cash flow to do that. Now, as I've gotten older, it's really taken root. I can't remember who taught me this, but I remember them telling me that cash flow is to your business like blood is to your body, right? That if the blood stops circulating in and through your body, it's only a matter of time before you're out of here. You'll die. And the same is true in your business as it relates to cash flow, that if there isn't steady cash flow going in and through the business, it's only a matter of time before the doors to the business has to close. And so that's how critically important it is. But what we're going to be doing is really unpacking this thing, because we don't want to talk about it in the conventional way. What we want to do is really become masters of cash flow, becoming very confident in our ability and our capabilities to generate cash flow, especially in environments where it's going to be more to your responsibility and my responsibility. It's already ours. Once we say we're entrepreneurs, we're really taking 100% responsibility to be in charge of our financial well-being and our cash creation. But as the external winds of recession, rising prices, inflation, all of that takes place, it becomes that much more important that we become more confident in our cash making abilities, our cash flow creation abilities. And so that's what we're going to be unpacking all this month. And I'll be coming, if you want me to share, make sure you like and subscribe. If you're watching this on YouTube, Facebook, share what we're going to be talking about, because we're going to be dealing with it in there. But of course, I want to come for anybody who's watching or listening to my videos and who may be facing the challenges. Again, it's not that I have all the answers. That's why we're studying this thing together. And if you got some ideas, you let me know below the video. How confident are you on a scale of 1 to 10 in your cash making abilities, your cash flow creation abilities? From 1 to 10, let me know. And what is it that you want to address? We're going to be going through some things that I've kind of stumbled into in terms of some very formulaic or systematic things to kind of be in charge and master this thing. And I'm going to be implementing these things on a daily basis myself. And that's what we're going to be doing in the group. But of course, I want to come on and make sure that I share those things with you. So with that said, again, if you like this video, share it with someone who you think may be interested in learning more about mastering their cash flow. their money-making capabilities, how to do that, especially in the face of inflation and recession and all of those things. The reason I bring that up, because if you're not careful, these things will overcome us, and that's where we see a lot of people, a lot of us are suffering, with debt and the inability to meet bills, car notes, house notes, all of these different things. And so it's important. And so I think it's time for black folks. We have to start having some serious conversations and not letting others dictate the conversations for us. How do we take charge of our own lives, our own income, and do this? So that's what we'll be unpacking throughout this month, and I'll be sharing my experience and everything with you through these videos. So make sure you like, love, subscribe, do all of that good stuff, and I'll be talking to you soon. Now it's time to get it in. Take care.